All right, as you know, I didn't get a chance to discuss another Jewel Cat topic yesterday because, one, for the most part, at the very least productive day, having only applied 5 jobs, are very, very, well, I don't know if you want to call it career low, but, you know, after the streak ended with like, what is it, 15 plus for 4 straight days now, applying for jobs in general, and that came to an end yesterday. And another thing too is I didn't get a chance to discuss my third Jewel Cat topic because yesterday was the third, and so I gotta do one for that and today as well. So for this one right here, I'm going to talk about briefly, the fact that I was in that ASA live in LA in 2014. Now remember, I bought my ticket just, what was it? It was like, I think it's about a couple months before the event, only to find out that my longtime idol, Eric, was gonna be out. And that right there sunk my heart sunk after I found out that she backed out. But yeah, my ticket was so goddamn expensive that I wasn't gonna refund. But there was always Kathryn, and I know Maha was there too, and Ia, and I got to see them for the first time. Good for me. But remember, I was still a fan of Ia, but it wasn't really like it was the first, when she was the first one I idolized, when I started watching TFC, right? The TFC channel, the Filipino channel. And Eric and Mara were already my top idols, and for the most part, I was primarily there for the event to see Eric, because she excites me more than Kathryn. No disrespect to Kathryn, I like her too, but I'm not really as huge of a fan of her as I am with Eric. And because Eric backed out, I didn't know if I was going to feel the same. I still went anyway. I went with a longtime friend, Stephanie, who also watches TFC, and I forgot who she's a fan of. I think she likes one of the singers, but I don't remember who she likes. I think she likes Gary Vee, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, let me talk about the part where I just decided to leave because I lost my interest after just watching the show for like, I think it's already like an hour and a half past, and I just started to feel a little bit bored, and I just walked out. And don't forget, because I bought that VIP pass thing, I actually gave that to the girl that wanted it more. And I was on my own after that. I couldn't find Stephanie after. So let me talk about what would happen if I had stayed, right? And how long was that concert? Was it slated to be 3 hours long? I think we only reached the second hour. And so I can only imagine if I had stayed, and if there was a chance that I may, and I'm saying I may, have a selfie with Kathryn. Is it likely? I don't know. I do not remember if there is a meet and greet at the end of that concert. But like I said, I stopped getting into it because, one, I just did not have the same vibe or the same feel when Erich was not there. And so, I mean, I stuck around, but I didn't really stick around enough, knowing that I was just gonna feel pretty bored. Let's just be honest, right? So look, man, the question is if I was gonna be able to stay, regardless, if I was there just to see Kathryn, you know, I mean, I probably would have, but you know, if that concert ended like at, let's say 10 o'clock, and I went through all 3 hours of it, right? I'm trying to remember if it's 3 or 2 hours. I can't remember. I know it was gonna end late, but if I were to stay, would there be a chance that I was gonna get a selfie with Kathryn? I mean, you know, I already had a picture with her, the poster version of it, right? But the actual selfie, I don't know, really. I might not. But I mean, we'll see. It could be possible, but I mean, who knew? Maybe it will, maybe it won't happen. But you know, I would risk if it did happen. I probably would risk it, but you know, in reality, I don't think I would risk it that much. And you know, compared to me risking it to stay till the end of this concert, if Erich was there, right, I would have had a different feel, because my confidence level would be so high if she was there, to the point where I feel like I'll have a chance to get a selfie with her, right? Now, I had a selfie before with Erich at the one at Star Magic, the meet and greet. That was before the actual concert, like 2 days later. But I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it the same way for this one. But my record would stand that I would already have seen Erich for the third time. But in this case, you know, because she backed out, then you know, it would only be twice. But yeah, man, do you think I would have been, you know, do you think I would have had a chance to have a selfie with Kathryn? I don't know. I really don't know. But something tells me probably not. So I mean, just to be realistic here, I don't think I would have, but who knew, right? My chances may be pretty slim, but I mean, you know, my best chance was in the 2012 of Star Magic meet and greet, as well as the one in 2011, which I already talked about. You know, if I had a smartphone, I would have already had a picture with Kathryn right there, right? So I'm gonna leave it at that. You tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Thank you for watching, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe.